the depth of talent for these two teams a real point of pride for both?
Well, I think both of these front offices take extraordinary pride, Kevin, in their ability to surround their star players, and you have to have stars. But the key is the guys around them. What is their fit? Do they complement the stars' greatest attributes? That is the measure of a great front office.
And the Clippers starting five. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. And it's Beverly in at the point guard. Now, here's Doncic. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Leonard. Doncic, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Floats one. He lays it in.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Curry against Leonard. They get it back. Powell, no one around him, drills the three-pointer.
Now, this is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
Leonard finds Zubac. Now Beverly. It's rebounded by Dallas. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Curry passes to Doncic. Powell with it. Dallas moving it around. Finney-Smith kicks to Curry. Powell down low. Defended by Harkless. Out to the right wing. Leonard against Porzingis. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Here's Leonard. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Mavericks leading by 6. Tipped away. Leonard with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
You know, many consider this guy the best two-way player in the world, and you love that Kawhi Leonard's defense, he is the guy that finishes. That's appropriate.
Now here's Curry. No points in the game yet for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
George finds Zubac. Outside Leonard. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
This guy is such an excellent finisher at the rim. He's got incredibly long arms and very strong hands.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Poked away. Stolen by George. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you think back to draft day in 2011. It was quiet then. It became loud as his career went on. But the Spurs get the draft rights to Kawhi Leonard on that day for George Hill. Incredible.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
Boy, you think back to the quadriceps injury that derailed almost all of the 2018 season for Kawhi Leonard. I'll tell you, he is back to peak form and reminding us that he is elite on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Leonard hits them both. And you talk about the best two-way player in the NBA. I think a lot of people, Doris, would put Kawhi Leonard at the top of that list.
Let's remember, Kawhi's a former Defensive Player of the Year, averaging over 25 points a game for a season. He doesn't necessarily wow you with his eye-popping athleticism, but the reality is this: Kawhi Leonard is a multi-time champion.
Porzingis is double. Curry against Beverly. Porzingis finds Powell. Out to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
George, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Porzingis is double. Doncic outside. Traps in the tray. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. Connects on the 17-footer. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Curry kicks to Finney-Smith. That's tipped. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Curry against Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. Powell pulls it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Doncic feeling it out. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, Luka Doncic excels in the two-man game. You handle the rock with perfection. Nicely done, young sir.
Now, here is George. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porzingis is double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here is Los Angeles now. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Beverly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Got a piece of it. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George. A live body off the bench. Dwight Powell gives you productive minutes.
He does, Kevin, and that's most reflected in the plus-minus when you look at his stats. This is a guy who hasn't averaged a ton of minutes, but he scores and he defends at a high level when he's given those minutes.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Powell. You hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have two elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Outside, Green, and Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Pass to Harrell. Right side, Leonard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Jackson. The pass to Brunson. Now Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Williams with the steal. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
Right, the pass to Brunson. Hardaway up top. Takes the three. Brunson, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Williams finds Harrell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Clearly a foul.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
The first one falls.
Well, you think the ownership style of the Mavericks, something the league had to adjust to. Very active, very outspoken. Sometimes I think that rubbed people the wrong way. But now you get the sense it's almost the new normal.
And both free throws good for Harrell. And the Mavericks, we know, have been trendsetters, investing in development and in technology.
Kevin, they have always been on the cutting edge of data collection and then using that data to give them a competitive advantage. When you're in a business, it's always about what's next? How can I be better?
Right side. Hardaway from outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Man, guarded by Wright. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 3-point lead. Passes it to Hardaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, think back to before he moves on to the Dallas Mavericks. While Tim Hardaway Jr. was with the Knicks, he was carrying such a burden offensively because Porzingis was still recovering.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And we've seen Hardaway be a much more efficient player than in the past.
What we know, Kevin, unequivocally, is that this young man can score the basketball. But what you hope is the best players in the NBA are all about efficiency. That's what you want Hardaway Jr. thinking about. How can I be the most efficient guy on the floor?
He's off on the second. We've always been wowed by the athleticism in the NBA, but it seems to be becoming even more athletic. And certain guys get it done, Doris, in different ways.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of examples, Kev, of guys who don't have or are not blessed with incredible athleticism, but who have found a way to be successful. Nikola Jokic is a first-team NBA player who plays very much below the rim. And then you look at certain shooters who can affect the game. J.J. Redick, he is impossible to guard because he's one constant stream of movement. So, listen, if you have great skill for your position, without athleticism, you can still find a way to have a job in this NBA.
And here's Brunson after Lou Williams was able to get the 3 to go. Man passes to Leonard. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. .139 left here in the first quarter. Williams with the ball. 5 on the clock. A miss that time would have put him up. Dallas has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Pass to Brunson. Knocked away. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Always amongst the league leader in steals, Kawhi Leonard knows how to start a fast break.
And Wright kicks to Jackson. Now here's Brunson. He's defended by Harrell. Brunson finds Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Over Leonard. That one off the back iron and out.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
23 seconds left in the first. Man passes to Harrell. Inside, here's Leonard. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Hardaway. To halt the run, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers, going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Clippers leading by 3. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr., Jalen Brunson out there with Wright. And there's Jackson. And it's Kleba in at the center, locking down the middle.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Wright. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Brunson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Man passes to Harrell. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Harrell. Outside Green. He kicks it to Leonard. And Maxi Kleba is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Dallas. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Harrell, and again the Clippers good for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Hardaway. Kicks it to Jackson. Over Green. Off the left rim and out.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
Here's Leonard. Green. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Jackson. Right outside. Lock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Porzingis launches it from deep. Can't hit that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. Williams against Wright. And there's the pass to Green. The dish to Williams. And Green gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes it to Jackson. Hardaway for 3. Dallas again missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Here's Kleba. Paul George making his last shot. Stolen by George. for the finish, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, you see the elite nature of Paul George's game. Make a steal on one end, finish with authority on the other.
George against Doncic.
Shoot it!
Pass to Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Over Harkless. Porzingis can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, you consider the Dallas Mavericks last season missing the playoffs for the 3rd straight year. That ties their 2nd longest playoff drought in franchise history. You've got to believe this is a group that's highly motivated.
No good on the free throw. And the Mavericks, a proud franchise. Doris looking to get back into the playoffs this season.
No doubt, Kevin. They have reloaded with young star talent. Kristaps Porzingis, already an all-star. Luka Doncic, the rookie of the year. I think this is a group ready to make some noise.
Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Mavericks trailed by 14. To the middle, here's Finney-Smith, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. I'll grade the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams, 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections, and 5 out of 10 of the reigning all-star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective, only 8 players had ever done that in league history.
Now here's Harrell. George finds Harrell. Now here's Beverly. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Porzingis. Doncic against George. Lets it go from the wing, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 9 points for Luka Doncic. Curry against Beverly. Dishes it to Harkless. Over Curry. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And a nice job of utilizing his body to get around the defender, but that's just a tough one to knock down consistently.
Now here's Curry. Up again.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
The pass to Zubac. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And it's Beverly missing. Mavericks trail by 10. Curry wide open. Again, Curry missing. The Clippers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. George against Doncic. Trying to end the drought. And he knocks down the jumper. George has got 8.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And after nailing a three-pointer in the first quarter, he has yet to connect here in the second.
Dallas has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Finney-Smith passes to Powell. Curry with the bounce pass. They double him with George. Curry with it. Now guarded by Harrell. Looking to get back on track here. Curry can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Doncic. George dishes to Harkless. Back to George. Passes it to Harrell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mavericks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Mavericks trail by 12. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Beverly. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Feeds it to Harrell. And the shot goes down.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 14-point game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Los Angeles leading by 14. George looking over the floor. That three off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing. I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Now, here's Beverly. Pass to Zubats. This one for three. And it's Beverly missing.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Doncic finds Brunson. For three. It's hauled in by Zubats. LA's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Porzingis with the steal. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Powell with the steal. Now here's Brunson. Defended by Beverly. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Brunson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. Now here's Beverly. Brunson covering. Zubats kicks to Beverly. Nice D from Doncic.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period. Luka Doncic can pass it, shoot it, drive it, and he does it all with great flair.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Clippers leading by 6. Pass to Harrell. Harkless with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Kevin, we see Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
The Clippers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. First free throw is good.
I don't know if it's underplayed, but there's an all-around aspect to what Paul George does on a night-by-night basis. This guy is an elite two-way player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Wright in for Jalen Brunson. And both free throws good for Paul George.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
On the wing, Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
The pass to Harrell. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. The kick out to Wright. That shot no good. Now the Clippers moving it up. Williams is running, and they pick up 2. Williams has got 5 points so far.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 21 points, 3 steals, and 3 rebounds. After a subpar performance in their previous contest, he has come on strong tonight. His first half, sensational. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
You know what, Ernie, I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
Poor efficiency on offense. That's what jumps out at me. You aren't going to win many games shooting under 35%. Bad shot selection, too much one-on-one play, not finishing with authority. Now, these are correctable errors. They could choose to come out in the second half and completely flip that script.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Los Angeles leading by 8. Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. We've got Mo Harkless. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
Good on the second free throw. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
Now, here's George after Luka Doncic's miss. Out left to the wing. Beverly for three. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Now, here's Doncic. Over George. And it's off the back rim. No good.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
The Clippers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
And you look at the Mavericks' numbers last season, the need for shooting is obvious.
And I think, Greg, what's shocking is poor shooting is not something you have historically associated with the Mavs. But when you look at it through last season, they took a high rate of threes and a high rate of free throws. And yet, both of those percentages were poor. That's an area for improvement this season.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. And Curry has it in the corner. Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 5 now.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
Powell against George. Leonard dishes to Beverly. The Clippers have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Mavericks trail by 12. Now Curry. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
The shot by Harkless, no good. The Mavericks have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Doncic against Leonard. Out to Porzingis. They get it again. Here's Doncic. Empty that time from Leonard.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Curry. Paul George making his last shot. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Beverly finds Leonard. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got 23.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Powell. He has 7. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Here's Beverly. Passes to Harkless. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And the Mavericks with possession here. The Clippers getting the bucket. 5 to shoot. Back to Porzingis. Shot to stop the run. Hits the three-point bomb. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Well, Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him.
Here's George. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And the Clippers lead by 17.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Harkless. He dishes it to George. With the teardrop, Kleber with the rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Harkless comes with a double team. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Leonard. Curry passes to Porzingis. He kicks to Doncic. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Clippers leading by 14. Knocks it loose. From about 19 feet. Offensive rebound Mavericks. It's good.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Zubac. Kicks to Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Now here's Leonard. Following the miss by Porzingis. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Now the Mavericks with it. Big stretch here going 10-2. It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Curry against Beverly. Curry can't get it to go.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Zubac. A different look for Dallas. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's DeLon Wright in for Seth Curry. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Wright. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Wright. To the inside. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Porzingis.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Mavericks trail by 12. There's the pass to Hardaway. And here is Wright. Back to Hardaway. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, this is a quick and decisive offensive player who's not afraid of contact. Love Tim Hardaway Jr. accepting the contact.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw good from Hardaway.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
And he makes both free throws. Now here's Leonard. 26 points for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 28.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Hardaway kicks to Wright. Passes it to Kleba. Here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 4 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Clippers leading by 12. Leonard looking over the floor. The dish to Harrell. It's rebounded by Dallas. Jackson from long range. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. The 15th pick back in 2017, Justin Jackson, Doris, won a championship, as you know, at North Carolina.
Yeah, Kevin, he spent his first season and a half in Sacramento. Now he gets a new opportunity. Sometimes it's that next stop where young players really find success.
Pass to Hardaway. Takes the 13-footer. Count it. Hardaway has got 4 points now in the quarter.
There has to be a certain amount of focus if you're going to be a great scorer. And Hardaway Jr. showing right there, he's locked in.
Pass to Harrell. Dishes it to Williams. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Harrell's got 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Right against Leonard. Here's Jackson. Rebound by the Clippers. Harrell's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Leonard. Plays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 33.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kleba, the pass to Jackson. From deep three-point range, the Clippers grab the miss. Harrell's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances. A nice defensive play, altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
Wright finds Porzingis. Here's Kleba. He's defended by Harrell. Kleba, no good. Clippers leading by 17. Williams. Kleba with the rebound.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Hardaway with it. He's got 5. Jackson misses.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, he can dominate both ends of the floor. Nice job to finish it there.
Now Porzingis, 10 points for him. To end the drought. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jackson is out there with Hardaway. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Kleba in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Clippers leading by 18. Outside Leonard. Williams kicks to Leonard. That one rolling around and rims out. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Great D that time from Harrell.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Here's Wright. The Clippers getting the bucket. A floater, and he lays it up and in.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
To the wing right side. And it's Harrell missing. Mavericks trail by 18. And here's Brunson. Hardaway passes to Brunson. Here's Kleba. Now here's Wright. From deep. Another shot. And Hardaway with the lay-in.
Well, I think Hardaway Jr. has the kind of athleticism that allows him to be a contributor on the backboards.
Here's Leonard. He can't hit that time. Good D by Hardaway. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the basket is good. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Leonard. Great D that time from Hardaway. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And the pass to Brunson. Back to Hardaway. Here's Brunson to the middle. Hardaway, no good. Left side, Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 39.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Brunson scanning the floor. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Mann. Mavericks with the rebound. They get a hand on it. Jackson dishes to Wright. And Brunson has it in the corner. No good on the triple. Clippers leading by 16. Here's Mann. And Wright pulls it down. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Over to the left wing. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. No good that time.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Hardaway trying to free himself up. And finished off by Wright.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Justin Jackson. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Free throw drops for Wright. Here's Beverly. He kicks to Leonard. Floats it up there for Harrell. Hammers the alley-oop through. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Boy, that open look set up by Kawhi Leonard, that's probably the most underrated aspect of his game.
Wright against Beverly. And Wright with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Wright's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Wright against Beverly. Kicks to Harkless. Harrell finds Beverly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harrell down low. Powell's there. And it's Beverly missing.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through. Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Leonard, no luck. Mavericks trail by 13. Right side. Dallas moving it around. Passes it to Finney-Smith. And it's off from three-point range. The Clippers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Beverly against Wright. The Mavericks pull it in. Wright's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Doncic. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're trailing, but they are really battling, working the ball down low, getting good looks in the paint. The inside game much improved from where it was in the first half.
The numbers for Luka Doncic absolutely staggering. The only rookie ever to average over 20 points, 7 boards, and 5 assists.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Porzingis is coming in for Maxi Kleber, and Curry subbed in for DeLon Wright. That free throw good from Doncic. And such impressive poise and confidence for Luka Doncic, Doris. He's unfazed by the NBA.
I think it makes sense, Kevin, when you consider this young man has been playing as a pro and against men since the age of 16. And by 17, he was tearing up the EuroLeague. This guy was ready to make the leap.
Now here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Curry against Harrell. Oh, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Clippers leading by 8. George with the bounce pass. Fades away. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Leonard's got 41.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
And Doncic, here we go. Off with the layup.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Curry. After the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one.
And I think, guys, over time, you would anticipate Luka Doncic becoming more and more of a leader. This guy is so fun to watch from a skill perspective.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And there's the pass to Harrell. The Mavericks pull it in. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Doncic outside. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Free throw good, Curry.
Well, similar to his brother Steph, Seth is a knockdown shooter. This guy's a crafty combo guard with a number of tricks up his sleeve.
And the Clippers call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Clippers with the ball. They lead by 7. Beverly the pass to Harrell. Curry with the steal and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Outside, George shoots over Doncic, and there's George. That's good on the assist by Beverly.
You've got to be prepared on the catch to release quickly, and Paul George does that as well as anyone in the league.
Powell with it. Outside Curry. Doncic outside. Just 4 to shoot from past the arc. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 43 points.
Well, everybody in the NBA should have the floater as part of their arsenal. Leonard makes it look easy.
They double him with George. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good on the three-point shot.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
The feed to Leonard. Harrell against Powell. Harrell kicks to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Doncic. But they get it back. Here's Porzingis. Outside Curry. Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Los Angeles with another miss. Down low. Porzingis. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You know, Kev, I think you can see the strength that Porzingis has been developing over the early part of his career. That progress is showing up on a nightly basis.
Now here's Harrell. Here's George. Back to Harrell. He kicks it to Beverly. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Harrell. Goes up again. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 11 rebounds in the game. Doncic outside. Outside, Porzingis over Harkless. Misses off the right iron.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, here's Doncic after Mo Harkless's miss. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
Doncic against George. They need this one. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Timeout, timeout.
And the Clippers lead by 8.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 8. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Harkless comes with a double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Clippers with the ball. Powell with it.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, Greg, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7.
I think Powell is an exciting prospect, has a phenomenal understanding of the game. I think he'll make big improvements with time.
And so he makes both from the line. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. And they go to the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on a comeback.
Now here's Porzingis, and the shot goes in.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Marjanovic finds Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple. So the Clippers with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where is your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.